Welcome to another episode of The World from A to Zarah. Hello. What's this that I'm eating right now? Just something that'll make you jealous. Crispy M&Ms, my friends. They're here. They're not queer, so get over it. So it's been a fun weekend. Very fun, very fun, very fun. I went to a palace that I'm going to own someday. I'm just kidding. I'm never going to own a palace. I'll never be that rich. That would only be awesome. But there was this guy, and he went to build this hunting lodge. That's all he was going to build, this hunting lodge. But then his mistress came along, and she was all like, yes, I do believe I would love to have a palace here. Because that's what all mistresses sound like to me. So she decided she wanted to have a palace, and he built it. That's efficiency, all I'm saying. So I guess to have efficientness, you have to be a mistress. Sorry, upstanding ladies of the U.S., I apologize. And, my favorite part was there was a part where there's a theater built into the palace. And it's an original Baroque theater that was built in 1758. I lied. I have a terrible habit of lying. 1758. Baroque theater. It was gorgeous. It was fantastic. It had the king's seating in there. Like the king's in the balcony. I mean, holy cow. I wanted to sit up there, but we couldn't because the lady wouldn't let us. But I really wanted to because it was amazing. It was like, I just wanted to sit in this theater for days and just not leave or bathe because it was so cool. So that was on Saturday. On Sunday, I got the privilege of going to the Alps, the Swiss Alps. It was awesome. It was amazing. Seriously, this place was awesome. When we were first driving there, it was me and Zabina. And when we were first driving there was fog everywhere, and we were so afraid that when we got there, you weren't going to be able to see anything. And then we drove seriously like 2 seconds more, and all of a sudden it was like magic. It was like the Lord came down and was just like, but down there in all its glory were the Alps. Then Zib and I went to go get hot chocolate, which delicious. That Swiss mix that we have at home that we put in hot water, forget about it. Forget about it. It doesn't even exist to me anymore. It was like angel fluffed into my cup. And then after it fluffed into my cup, it gave me chocolate bits to go with it. This is painting a horrible picture, but it was delicious. We then went to the city of St. Gallen. Funny story. Apparently, this town came about because there was this man, St. Gallen, and he was, I believe, a missionary, and he was traveling with these other people, and he was sick and he was weak, and so I'm assuming that he told them to go on, otherwise they left him behind. Go on without me, my friends. Go on. According to church history, this man, then sick and weak, a bear, that's right, a grizzly bear, a bear, like a tall, big bear, like a burly bear. But this bear came to him and took care of him and brought him food and water and all this other stuff and took care of him and basically nursed this man back to health. So a bear nursed the man back to health. And then, because of this circumstance, apparently people started coming and like flocking to this place. A city built on bears. A bear. We got to go to the St. Gallen Cathedral, and holy cow, that place was gorgeous. I posted some pictures, but the pictures can't even do it justice, because I mean, the paintings on the wall, on the ceilings, and I mean, the etching and the sculpting and it was insane in the membrane. Let's get real for a moment. Let's get real. Let's bring it down here. I just kind of feel like this is not even real life. Like, this is not even happening right now. I take pictures and and I'm looking out the window as we're driving, and I'm seeing all the, stucco buildings and the churches and, all this stuff. And I just keep thinking, this is not my life. Like, this cannot be my life, because this is awesome. It's just so weird because it just doesn't feel like real life. I mean, I'm like David at the dentist. Is this real life? Also, can I just say that my favorite season of all time is fall? I love fall for several reasons. The leaves changing, the weather, you get to layer. Girls have less of an excuse to look like a hussy. It's great. I love it. I love fall. Here is my number one reason why I love fall and how Germany is not helping me out with that. My number one reason why I love fall is because of a cereal. I admit it, it's a cereal that comes out in fall and it makes my heart happy. And I'm gonna sound like a child right now, and I don't even care. I don't even care. I had to get ghetto about it because I don't even care. No. No. Count Chocula. That's it. That's the secret to fall right there, my friends. All you people are like, oh, pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. But Count Chocula is where it's at. So moral of the story, whoever loves me will send me Count Chocula. I love you, whoever you are that loves me enough to send me Count Chocula. Count Chocula! And if you've tuned in to hear about naked bears, you sick, twisted individual. All bears are naked, and you should know that. That's why they're called bears. They're bears. Gotcha.